Good morning everyone. Today is the last day of the year and it has been productive. So I have uploaded my second vlog that I had to edit today. So that's done, and also the backing vocals that I did yesterday have been downloaded, so that's a good thing. Don't know whether it's going to be used. We'll see tomorrow because that's when I'm on next. Just been doing a lot of cleaning and just chilling out. So it's been pretty chilled, pretty basic today. Yeah, just a very relaxed day. So after a trip to the post office 2 suburbs away, don't ask why it's 2 suburbs away, we went out and got some flowers. Look, they're pretty. Blue ones, pink ones, and orange ones. They're amazing! So it's currently 2:46 PM and I've just been watching some YouTube videos. We have finished arranging our flowers. Have a look. Aren't they pretty? They're so pretty. Yay! Wonderful way to bring in the new year with some new flowers and a clean house. Loving it. Still no plans for New Year's Eve tonight. Don't know what I'm doing, but you will be with me until midnight. So earlier today I was watching a vlog from Chris Thompson, and I follow him all the time. And I watch him all the time. And he did a video where his 2013 self was talking to his 2014 self. So I thought I would do something along the same lines. So here we go. This year has been a wonderful year for your career. This year, in January, you received your first IMDb credit. Now you definitely know you've made it as an actor when you receive your first IMDb credit. And not just one, but you've got 3 or 4 credits on there right now. In February, you auditioned for Cats the Musical for the Korean tour, and you got all the way to the end. But unfortunately you didn't get the role because they also had to do auditions in Johannesburg in South Africa. And you know you were a shoo-in because you were the only person in Sydney that they saw, and they didn't see anyone else in Melbourne or Brisbane for this role. So if it wasn't for those in South Africa, you would have gotten that role. But it wasn't meant to be. But that only made your work even harder, considering the demands that they pushed you in the auditions with your classical voice. This year in February, you also were able to see the episode of Rake that you shot. Unfortunately, something happened within the editing room, and your scene got cut very last minute. And we know this by talking to the stage manager, who was also your stage manager on I Will Survive. Now, Mardi Gras every March is a regular gig for you that you do for free, and this year it was no different, and you got to dance for Courtney Act, and that was amazing considering the success that she had over in the States with RuPaul's Drag Race. Wow. At the end of April this year, you experienced your first call on a feature film, and 14-hour days as an extra was tough. More mentally and emotionally rather than physically, because all you really did was sleep and nap and eat and rest without actually being really doing too much work. But it was just really long hours. And that was an experience. You flew down to Melbourne for the very first time to audition, and that was a big risk in your books. You got through to the second round where you were asked to read for a speaking part, and that was about it. Unfortunately, you weren't very good at cold reads. In June, the Colada movie aired, the movie that you've been waiting for since last year, in 2013, because that's when you filmed it. And the camera was really kind to you, as well as the editing team. You were able to make quite a number of shots considering you were only in 2 scenes. You landed a TV commercial for the Willoughby Spring Festival, and you didn't even have to audition for it. How good is that? Thankfully, your show reel had you in a circus outfit, and as soon as they saw that, they decided to hire you on the spot. In October this year, you decided to go back to study and go back into the basics of screen acting, and it's been very rewarding for you so far, and I hope that 2015 you keeps going and succeeds. And just a week ago, or 2 weeks ago even, you landed another TV commercial as a drag queen. Now I know we want to get out of this rut of being a drag queen on screen and on stage, but if this is a niche that's going to keep getting you work, run with it. Don't put it aside as much as you want to, don't. Practice the art, practice the craft, and because you are a legit actor, you can use it on screen. So keep going with it, because Oxford Street isn't the end. In 2015, I want to have at least touched on these goals, start on these goals, if not these goals have already been completed. So for 2015, I want to have landed a professional musical theatre role here in Australia. I want to have landed a major role or a recurring role in a TV series or a film. And I want to have landed at least 2 or 3 major TV commercials. I also want to have at least performed my cabaret once to the public in some format or platform. I'm thinking maybe even YouTube. I want to have gotten my corporate show with Jonathan at least fleshed out and hopefully off the ground. I want to keep attending my acting course just for the next few months. I'm thinking by autumn that I don't need them anymore, or I'm only going every second term to them just to keep my skills maintained, because I will be doing regular work by then. I also want to attend an Anthony Brandon Wong workshop. Now he's the only qualified Ivana Chubbuck teacher, lecturer, tutor here in Australia, and he does regular workshops, and I still haven't been able to attend one all year round. So 2015, I'm hoping that myself will be able to get there. I want to have completed my 2-day massage course that I've been looking at over the past year. I also want to complete a basic Reiki or some other form of healing course just to get my network in that section of the world spread out. I also want to complete a cycle course so I can start teaching cycle and create a hip-hop cycle class, and also a kettlebell class, because I feel like kettlebells are important functional training tools, and I'd like to really focus on functional training in 2015. I want to have performed paid healings instead of free ones, like I have been this year. I want to have a regular weight training regime next year, rather than me just slacking off. And I want to have my videos successful on YouTube, especially with my videos with Hans DeFoucault and Hairbond. So hopefully 2015, Sean, you have touched on these, completed these, or they're still in progress by the end of next year. This year we are spending New Year's Eve at home, and we bought pizza. Excited. It's been a while since I've spent New Year's Eve at home. 3 years. Last 3 years I've been at Luna Park dancing. This year not the case, and that's okay. So it is currently 5 minutes till New Year's Day, and there are people in our apartment block who are partying it up. We got people over there who are partying. Got people over there who are having dinner. Got people over there up in the penthouse who are partying. It's all happening here. Let's jump in that pool. But the pool's closed. Final minute, here we go. 60 seconds countdown has started, people. Look. Look. It started. 50 seconds.
9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Yay! It's 2015! Wow! Someone goes, hello? Look at the fireworks! Thank God we're at home. Now right now everyone, all those people are bum to bum next to each other, very uncomfortable, and they think the fireworks are worth it. Then they're going to spend the next 2 hours trying to get home, at the very least. But look, if it's your first time in Sydney doing the fireworks, well then by all means go ahead and do it. It's just not worth it once you've done it. Meanwhile, we're going to take our first selfie of 2015. Look at this, double hand, yeah!
Selfie's been taken. I'm going to enjoy these fireworks and get back to Arrow. Finish off the episode and then go to sleep. Yeah. There's a saying that I live by when it comes to New Year's Eve is that how you spend your New Year's Eve determines or is a preview of what your New Year's will be like, the actual year that follows. So for me, my New Year's Eve was spent here at home, comfortable with the housemate, watching our favourite TV show. And for me, that's representative of 2015. It tells me that in 2015 it's going to be comfortable, it's going to be stable, which is really important for me. By watching our favourite TV show, it shows, because we're both actors, it shows that we're both going to have a really good year in terms of our performance, our craft and our acting. We are going to be relaxed in 2015 and it's not going to be too hard of a year, which is really great because our New Year's Eve was definitely relaxed, definitely chilled, definitely cruisy. So here's to a wonderful 2015. Let me know down in the comment box below how you spent your New Year's Eve. And let's find out what your 2015 will be like. Have a good night everyone. Hope your celebrations are still going on with a blast. And I will see you tomorrow for the first day of 2015. Bye!